Hey, y'all, welcome in. We are going to do this week's energy, take a look and see what is going on for you. The general read. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Right now, and I just had 222 on the clock. Right now, what is happening in the week is we just had Uranus and Gemini. Uranus go into Gemini. That was last week. We now have Pluto going retrograde in Aquarius. That is on the 6th. So we're just going to take a look and see if there's anything that pops up with those two energies happening, since this is the first planet in a month that has gone retrograde. Okay. All right. Starting off with Aries. And these will also be kind of quick messages this week. I'm starting to feel the burnout. So, I can only do so much. Okay. What am I hitting? Oh, all right. Aries. What's happening for you guys this week? All right. King of Pentacles here, followed by the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you're starting to see that your money is starting to level out, meaning not necessarily that you're not earning money, but more so of like you're doing better financially. You're getting to a more steady state, something more consistent when it comes to your financial situation. So much so to the point where you can spend it because you have that Four of Pentacles there, so you don't feel like that financial strain that you used to feel. It feels like now I can spend and I still feel like I'm in a good place. So you got that going on. That's good. And then I just saw the Six of Pentacles. So it once again, that's monetary support, financial support. So for a lot of you, you're seeing an uptick there. You had the King of Wands here. You also have the Three of Swords in the reverse. There's something there's like, I personally feel like, so I got a couple of messages on this. So the first thing is this week you're going to definitely want to rest your body. I feel like you've been go go go. I literally just complained about me feeling like I have burnout. But you have the King of Wands here. You have the Three of Swords in the reverse. This is saying, there's some healing that's happening here. When it comes to you and your activity levels. Second message that I got is that a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody with that in their chart, is wanting to come and make amends with you. They're wanting to heal something between the two of you. Give me more on that specifically, please. Full card in the reverse, Hanged Man in the reverse. Whoever this is, when they come towards you, you're very apprehensive about it because you're like, this is different. Like, this is not something that I anticipated you doing. I think it catches you off guard. It changes your perspective. But you're not running into this or rushing towards this. I feel like you are taking a level of caution, especially because this almost feels like, that sounds so weird to me. This almost feels like it's coming out of nowhere. And so, yeah, I don't know. You're just kind of cautious. You got Aries and Pisces energy there. Give me more. Yeah, somebody's wanting to like include you in their day to day. But you're just feeling it's almost like you're waiting for the shoe to drop. You're like, okay, what's your end game? What's your goal? What are you going to do? Are you going to be consistent or are you not? So I feel like in a sense you are feeling a little bit pessimistic in relation to this person's sudden shift. All right, you got Seven of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Death card. Yeah, I think that there's something here that you felt like maybe was a waste of time or could possibly have been like wasted energy. There's some sort of dynamic that's about to shift in a major way. It's like you're getting some sort of transformation. You got the Death card there. Now, this could be a multitude of things. It does not only have to be what I'm talking about here in relation to this person who is trying to heal things with you. It could be that though, but what this could also be is your financial situation, your goals. It could also just be something along those lines, because remember, I just said there was like there's good stuff going on with your finances. But it has something to do with what you've been putting a lot of effort into. And maybe you kind of been like, whatever, because nothing is changing. I do feel like change is coming for you. You may start to see, look at this. Six of Pentacles loves you, because I saw it earlier and now it's coming out. So you have something here where it's like you're either getting support or you're getting finances, or maybe you're getting both. But there is something here that you felt at one point might have been a waste of time because it wasn't yielding results. It is now, because you're coming into a transformation with that particular situation. All right. What else for Aries? All right. You got Page of Wands here in the reverse. Also the Hierophant in the reverse, followed by the Temperance in the reverse. For some of you, I think something is going to shed light on the fact that you, not that someone else, but you may actually feel like you're not ready for commitment, for a relationship. You have the Page of Wands here with that Hierophant in the reverse. It's like you're not really thrilled about running and rushing towards it. You're kind of sitting in this energy of like, I'm not really trying to tie myself down to anything. You have Temperance in the reverse, which is saying it's just not the right time. Like you feel like there's still other things, whether it be your mental, your emotional, your finances, hell, it could even be that you're trying to move, like whatever it is. I just feel like there's something here to where it's like you're just telling yourself it's not the right time. So I don't see you actively going towards that. I want to know why that even came up though. Why is that even in their energy? Why is that important for me to even talk about? Nine of Swords in the reverse. Because you got somebody that's going to pop up in your energy that's going to want to build with you. And you're kind of taking this approach of like a very nonchalant, not really, like it's not something that's pressing for you. So, I don't know. You guys are taking a different approach. That could be why you're so apprehensive to the person that's popping up and wanting to heal something with you. Okay, let's go on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, what's going on in your energy? What's happening for you this week? What is happening for Taurus this week? Hopefully you guys are having a good birthday season. You got the Queen of Wands here, so look at y'all looking magnificent and doing what the fuck you want to do. Loving that. You got Queen of Wands here. You also have the Two of Wands or Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like there's something here that you've decided to drop. You're no longer going to try to manage, because you're realizing that that is coming from a place of like control. And I feel like what you're doing now at this point is you're in this energy of like, if you want me, come get me. Now, this doesn't have to only be love. I feel like I fucking hate always having to say that, but this could be anything, whatever part of your life that you felt like maybe you were trying to maintain or manage for other people or chasing. I feel that something is going to kick in for you this week that says, I don't chase, I attract. And so you're going to embody that. Okay. You're going to embody that. Yeah. There's something here that shifts for you. You got that Hanged Man in the reverse. Let me just say, and hopefully y'all are just allowing this to play through. You're not just skipping around, but I know y'all better. You're probably skipping around. So the people who do get to listen to this is probably a message specifically for you. Pluto in retrograde is going to knock down the internal structures that are not authentic to you. Okay. Pluto in Aquarius retrograde is going to do stuff on the inside. So I am not surprised that we've already had Aries and we already had now Taurus continue to get this card with it being in the reverse, because this is going to be about certain revelations, change in perspective, change in how you view yourself, change in how you view certain things. It's a quiet change, but it is a powerful change nonetheless. So please, during this time, it's going to go till October. Pay attention. Pay attention to those inner thoughts, that shift in perspective, because it's use this transit wisely because it's there to help you moving forward. Okay. All right. What else? All right, you got the strength card here. You got three of swords. Yeah, I see you healing some things that are within, something that either you feel betrayed or you feel like broke your heart. Like I feel like there is something here. I just heard backstab. So it could have even been the betrayal, backstab. But I do feel like you come out the other end stronger than ever. I feel that this week may actually show you just how much you have grown, how much you've become stronger over the time period. And I also feel like there's a high level of intelligence, both mentally and emotionally, based off of this situation. The reason why I say that, and I've never actually fucking looked at this before, but there's a dolphin, and you all already know it's one of the smartest mammals on the planet. So I feel like you guys are like there's major changes internally. Give me more. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. There's some sort of opportunity that comes in, but you feel very stressed out about this opportunity. I want to see why. Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Give me more. This almost feels like because you've been planting seeds elsewhere. And in order for you to take this opportunity, that's what it is. In order for you to take this opportunity, you have to stop planting seeds in one place and shift gears. And I think the fact that you're having to shift is stressing you the fuck out. Yep, because at the bottom of the deck, look at this. It's problematic to you. It's like you're battling yourself on what the decision is. What's the outcome for that? Actually, I want to ask something else. Is the opportunity worth the pivot? Is the opportunity worth the mother lover? Is it worth the pivot? Hierophant's in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Death card. Yeah, it is. I think it gets you out of your element. I mean, you're a fixed sign. This is your card. It's going to really make you feel disempowered because you are so used to doing one thing and you feel like you've put a lot of effort into one thing. But this shift, look at this. You got the sword of truth. You got the sword of authenticity and the sword of victory. Ace of Swords to the death card. This transformation, this is going to change your life. This is going to be transformative in a positive way, but only you can make that decision on if you want to do it or not. The only thing that I'm here to do is to see if it's worth a damn, and it does look like it is. All right, what else for Taurus? All right, you got King of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Four of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Explain this a little bit more. Magician. Is this Taurus? No, it's somebody else. Okay, you're dealing with somebody here that wants to save something. You've received your closure. You're done. But this person feels like they have all the tools that they need to save this. Okay? And it's making them go crazy. They feel like they need to do something. It's starting to make them have this feeling of like longing for you, desire, like craziness. I feel like it's erratic energy. And I do feel like this person, you've closed it out, but they're going to test the boundaries. I feel like they're going to try to go past it, even though you've said I'm done. So be prepared for that. All right, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? Ooh, look at you not overthinking. This week might be giving you a level of clarity you haven't had in a while. You have Eight of Swords in the reverse, King of Swords. I feel like you really are like, it's not You've thought about whatever the situation is, but you have clarity. You're not overthinking or ruminating in it. I think you are you feel very decisive this week. Give me more. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Justice. There's something here where you feel like the best thing for you to do is to withdraw. The best thing for you to do is to not give to this. So there's something here where it's like the way that it's going to balance out for you is if you are to not give, because I feel like whatever this particular situation is, they've been feeding off of your energy and taking from you while not giving back to you. This could be work, this could be love, whatever. Take it as it resonates for your life. But what popped up for me is like when somebody quietly quits, or when you stop giving so much to your employer because you're noticing that they're using you versus appreciating you and giving something back. Apply it as it is, but that's the example that popped up, so that way you guys have a better understanding. Give me more for Gemini. You got the Devil card here. You got Six of Cups. Ooh, somebody's obsessing. Who is feeling very nostalgic and obsessing? What's going on with Gemini? King of Pentacles. What's going on with this other person? Them. I feel like you're in a pretty good place this week. Or at least you are in this mode of like you're being very consistent with the things that you need to get done. I feel a very like work-oriented week for you. But you have somebody here that I feel like they took you for granted. You have the Lovers here in the reverse. That's your card. And the reason why I feel like they took, like I'm saying that they took you for granted is because it's in the reverse. It's like disempowering you, but this is their feelings. This is like them not choosing you. And so now all they're left is with memories of you. But it's getting to the point to where they're obsessed. It's like it's not healthy. The attachment that they have is not healthy. Their thoughts are not healthy. Not saying that I'm getting anything in relation to wanting to hurt you or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I do feel like this person is sitting. It's unhealthy. They're just sitting in your energy a little bit too. Like this is the type of energy that will stalk you or try to like figure out what's going on in your life. The type that you want them to go away, but they won't. But I'm not seeing like harm, or at least it's not coming up like that. You got Capricorn energy. You got Gemini. This could be another Gemini. Ace of Pentacles. You're the one that got away. And I think also what's driving them nuts is the fact that when they see you based off of whatever information is that they're getting, you look unfazed. You don't look like you are dealing with this in the same way that they're dealing with this, because they see you as the one that got away, a missed opportunity, something that they had in their grasp at one point and now they don't have it anymore. Why is this important to Gemini? Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups, because they're going to try to reach out to you. And I've told y'all this before. I'll tell y'all again. I don't care if you have blocked them. There's always ways to get around it. So just understand that if they are persistent, they will do it. But you have Page of Cups here where somebody's trying to reach out to you and, you know, extend something emotional or trying to pull at your heartstrings. Your guidance is to hold back, to hold like communication. Don't say shit. Don't even respond. Okay? Because it's possible that it could start up another bad cycle. And I feel like you've just now gotten out of that cycle. You have Sun in the reverse here. Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like they're waiting in the fucking shadows. It's like they're waiting for the right time. You got Leo energy there. What else for Gemini? What else does Gemini need to know? Six of Wands. A lot of eyes are on you. Ten of Pentacles. You got a lot of eyes on you, both professionally and romantically. You got people seeing you as their Ten of Pentacles, somebody that they could grow old with, like seeing themselves with you in the future. You also have eyes on you in relation to your money situation, your career, like people in awe of you. And I just heard money bags. So maybe even being wanting to give you money towards something that you can do for them when it comes to your career, like wanting to pay you more or new contracts that they want to extend the lifetime um, of, let me see, Temperance in the reverse, Emperor. Three of Cups. Your time is coming. It's not here yet, but I feel like your time is coming. You got Temperance in the reverse. There's some other things that need to be tweaked by the universe. But that empire that you're trying to build, understand that you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be sitting in that house on the hill looking down at the peasants. It's coming though. Just continue preparing for it. All right, Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? All right, you got Eight of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Hold on. Knight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this person knows exactly what to say, but they feel like they should wait. You have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, but I don't feel like this person is ruminating on what to do, because I have the Eight of Swords that's here in the reverse as well. But I think it's when to do it is more so of where the desire to hurry up, the restlessness to go in, but they're telling themselves they need to wait. This is somebody that you've had some sort of romantic connection with. Two of Cups. Now, I mean, no, if it's not romantic, it's just somebody that feels extremely fucking close to you. I do not feel like you guys are dealing with each other at this time, because you have that Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be a lifelong friend, or this could be somebody that at one point you guys talked about having a life together. Or you had a life together with this person. Why is this coming up for Cancer for this week? Why is it coming up? Why is it coming up for Cancer? Four of Wands in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. Queen of Swords. Because you're going to clock it so fucking quick. Queen of Swords. You can see through the smoke and mirrors that this person is unstable, and you feel also that they are trying to be manipulative. That's why I got the restlessness. I think they're going to try to figure out a way to get you to come back. But they are a manipulator. You got Gemini energy there. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Cups. I think you're going to stay very disconnected from this. You've been good on your own. You've been good on your own away from this person. Doesn't mean that you're single. It just means that you've been good. You have the Nine of Cups here. Since you have stopped fucking with this person, since you've stopped having to deal with their bullshit, and you stop, juggling shit, trying to maintain and manage, I feel like you feel wonderful. I'm not saying that you're just happy-go-lucky all the time, but I'm saying, like, internally, emotionally, you feel like your cups are full. You feel like you're good with the way that how things are, how things went. I don't think you're trying to go back to that. Yeah, I don't think you're trying to go back to it at all. For some of you, I got that this person figured out that or they heard through the grapevine that you started seeing someone else. That's why they're coming back into the picture. They don't want you to be with anyone else. Give me more for Cancer. What else is going on this week? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Your body is going to tell you that you need to rest. You need more sleep. For some of you, you actually might get some deeper sleep this week. No like 3 a.m. wake ups. But it's almost like you feel guilty with resting. So you're going to go back and forth, especially for the people who can take time off easily and freely. Or for those that usually go very hard at work and you do shit that you ain't got no business. Well, not no business, but you do extra shit. Or you want to finish and complete stuff that you don't necessarily have to do that. But you like to go above and beyond. This is saying that your body is going to say, hey, I need a break. I need you to pump your brakes because I need a break. And you will get some rest, but I also feel like you will feel guilty. Normally I don't get that from this, but I do feel it. So just, you deserve rest. You deserve rest. Don't feel guilty. Whatever it is that you do, it's not going to have everything fall to shit. Okay? You're not a machine. You need to listen to your body. All right, what else? Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups. How does I was almost saying Pisces because it's all Pisces card at the bottom of the deck. How does Cancer feel about this before I say it? Okay. I mean, you're not trying to make this a regular thing. Somebody's reuniting with you. You might get like a phone call, a text message. You might run into somebody, hell. But I feel like a catching up. Like, hey, let's catch up. I think this might be a friend. I don't think that this is a lover. If this is a lover, you don't consider them a lover anymore. You consider them a friend. It's something light-hearted. I don't think you really give a shit because it's like you have 10 of Wands here in the reverse. You got Knight of Pentacles. It's not something that you give a fuck if it's consistent or not. This is something like, oh, okay, I saw this person the other day, or oh, we had a little chat. But it's not something that's weighing on you. I do feel like there's some sort of information, though, that gets brought to light. You have the Moon card here that is you, that is going to make you feel like, I don't know, it's going to be some sort of boost for you. Whether it's like somebody tells you about how they feel about you, or you hear about something and it makes you feel good, regardless of if it's petty or not, because it might just be that you find out somebody got their karma and you're like, finally. So I just feel like there's something that's here with that conversation. Okay. Let's go on to Leo. All right, Leo. What's happening for Leo this week? What is happening for Leo this week? All right, you got Judgment here, and you got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like either you or someone else is waking. Well, actually, I did get two messages, so I'll tell you here. So for you, I feel like your message is you're waking up to the fact that you're needing to buckle down. You need to lock in, so that way you can get better results by being consistent. There's something regarding like creating a better schedule for yourself or better plans for yourself. There's something that's here that you feel like you need to do. Now, for the second message is somebody is waking up to the connection and waking up to how their role was played in the demise of the connection. Like the connection going to shit. It's like somebody's realizing, you know what? I wasn't as consistent as I could have been. Or I didn't, I wasn't able to, or not that you weren't able to, but like, oh, I wasn't able to buckle down like I said I was going to, or, just whatever. It's them waking up to their role. Give me more. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yep, I feel like this person is truly getting a clear mind regarding why you may have dropped their ass, because I do feel like this Two of Pentacles in the reverse is you no longer managing, just kind of allowing things to fall where they are. That King of Swords here is them having that clarity and understanding. All right, give me more for Leo this week. What's going on? All right, you got Seven of Pentacles here. You got the Four of Wands in the reverse. What's this? Someone's confused by how at one point you were giving to something here. You were giving to some sort of connection. Maybe they knew that you saw the potential in it. And then all of a sudden you stopped. You stopped. This person's confused. And I feel like they're watching you. They're watching your moves. They're watching your mannerisms. They're watching, like, even if you're talking to this person, they're watching things that you say. They're collecting information. They're trying to have a better understanding as to what shifted for you. One minute you were trying to really, like, you saw the potential in it, and then the next minute it just seemed like like it was a light switch completely shut off. So I feel like you have this person puzzled by your change in behavior or energy. I feel like it's more so energy. I don't think it's really anything that you've blatantly done. I think your energy has shifted. You got Page of Pentacles here. You also have the Knight of Swords. Some of you may start talking to someone new. But somebody ghosts the other person. So it could be that whoever it is that you started communicating with, the conversation starts to kind of dwindle down. Maybe it's you that's ghosting. Just take it as it resonates. But I do feel like there's something that's here. You have the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups in the reverse. What's going on here? Four of Swords in the reverse. Magician. Okay. Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody feels like they can fix a disagreement, or fix a breakup, or fix, like, they feel like they have the tools that is needed for you guys to mend this. Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse. Keeping their emotions to themselves is starting to feel to the point to where they can't take it anymore. So I have somebody here that's wanting to set the record straight. They're wanting to reestablish, what's it called? Stability, a foundation, something that's solid. And they're wanting to actually show effort, action. You could be dealing with an Aries. You got Gemini here. I was trying to make sure I'm not missing any. And you got Scorpio. Okay. What else? Empress. Wow. Seven of Wands. I think you will take an approach of, like, setting boundaries. I'm not going to say that this is your person, but god dang it. Emperor and Empress is kind of it's hard for me not to say that you guys are not, because that's the perfect pair. I think boundaries will be established, but I do also feel like this person is going to show and prove. I feel like they're coming in hot, and they're coming in standing on business. Ooh. Yeah, you being single from this person is stressing them the fuck out, and they don't want to miss out on you. That's why they're coming in for real. They don't want to miss out on you. It's too much for them to not try. All right, Virgo. What's going on for Virgo? Hmm. This week feels like a confident week. It feels like you've gotten some sort of either spark back or some sort of energy back or like refreshing. And I don't know, it's something to where you're feeling like, you know what? I really can do this. And there's a level of insight that you receive that makes you feel very confident and optimistic about a specific goal that you're trying to accomplish or attain. Give me more on that. For some of you, I feel like this is finding a different way to do something that you were trying to accomplish, and like light bulb moment. You figured out how you can do it. And now you're like, hell yeah, I'm ready to go. Let me go and do this shit. And you're doing it with speed because you know that magician, first of all, that magician, Mercury, Gemini, you see the wings. Okay, they're ready. They're ready. You're doing it with speed. So there's something here that you're ready to get off the ground. Give me more. But yeah, you've been able, listen, this tower has helped you with cutting away all the bullshit, all the confusion, and has allowed you literally to wake up. And there may have been questions that you had. Now you have them answered. You got Scorpio energy here. King of Pentacles. You're locking in, man. Empress. There's something about having the type of life that you're wanting to live, something that's more cush, something more soft, something more free to do what you want, but you know that you need to lock in and be more consistent in said goal in order for you to be able to have that for the long term. But there's something here I feel like y'all are pumped up about. And you know, pumped up is probably dramatic, but it is something here where it's like it's really awakened the fire in you, that spirit, that can do spirit of knowing that you can get this taken care of. There's also something here that you're starting. For some of you, you may be starting a new job, a new business, learning a new skill, going back to school. That's, I don't know why I need to tell you that's the right path. Maybe some of y'all are questioning it. I don't know, but I just heard, am I on the right path? That's the right path. Okay. All right. Give me more. What does Virgo need to know this week? All right. You got 8 of Swords here. You got King of Swords here in the reverse. What are you overthinking? Let me see. What is this? Some of you may be questioning whether or not you made the right choice in walking away. I feel like you did. I mean, I'll show you here in a second. But you have that 8 of Swords. You have that King of Swords in the reverse. This is almost like, did I use my better judgment? Was I just doing it because I was pissed off? 8 of Cups, because it's walking away from something that didn't benefit you anymore. But I feel like you did make the right choice because it wasn't changing. It was a situation that it felt like it was just stagnant. It wasn't transforming into what you needed it to be. So I feel like you didn't make a rash decision. This was something that your intuition had you do, and you just did it swiftly. Because what's now being aligned for you is new opportunities, new doors that are about to be presented to you. You needed to make that room in order for this to occur. Give me more. You got Five of Swords here in the reverse. You also have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Why? Why is that? Give me more. Okay. You're doing something to protect yourself, and it's like you're going back into an old pattern or old way of thinking because you don't want to feel the pain. Damn it. You have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, which is like you're separating your emotions from it, but it's really because you feel a loss. Try not to go that route. I mean, feel your feels and then pass through them. But there's something here. It's like you're almost trying to ignore them. You're trying to ignore them. But I don't know. All right, give me more on that. I also feel like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I keep hearing because I'm a bad bitch. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all say that to yourselves. But you got the Two of Swords here. You got the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords in the reverse. Someone's returning to you because they know you're a bad bitch. I don't know. Or you could be telling yourself, I ain't worried about it because I can get who I want, blah, blah, blah. But I do feel like somebody is like, they can't help themselves but to try to come back to you. Even if they try to go like leave, they still always come back to you. Random message. All right, let's go on to Libra and take a quick second. All right, Libra. Blocks around your money is starting to lift. I'm seeing that. Blocks around your money starting to lift for you. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there may just feel like you may in the past have felt like things weren't moving for you. And some of you may have even taken a financial hit. You see things improve. There's something this week that makes you realize, you know, how far you have come. For others of you, I do feel like this is also love related too. It's like having issues in a romantic relationship and then just feeling like I don't have any more fight in me, no longer wanting to fight and just kind of calling it quits, disconnecting from it emotionally. Why is that important this week? Because you're going on your own. You feel like you wasted your time. Going on your own, feel like you wasted your time. I just heard pull the plug. I feel like some of you are pulling the plug. I will say this though, regardless of you separating yourself from this ordeal, you're able to stand 10 toes down on your own independently. Independently you have stability. You can go your own way. So whether this is a job you've been with or a relationship, a romantic partner you've been with, you can go your own way and still be good. Still hold yourself down just fine. You may start to see that somebody around you is trying to control the narrative about you. Oh yeah, you're definitely about to see that. It's crystal clear. There may have been some sort of confusion in the past, but this week you see it. What's the Knight of Cups? They're jealous of you. Ew. You got somebody who's jealous of you, Libra. They try to twist the narrative about you, almost to the point to where you don't know that you may not have known where like rumors were started or like lies were told about you. Hell, you may have even confided in this person thinking that they were your friend and they weren't, or thinking that they were, you know, a family member, a true family member, and they weren't. Give me more. You're going to stop talking to this person completely. You're no longer going to deal with them because whatever it is that you're seeing, you can't unsee that shit now. And so at this point, you're like, we don't have a fucking foundation. This shit is rocky as hell. Like, this doesn't have any stability. I'm surprised I'm not seeing the damn tower, because I feel like this is a tower moment in a sense. But I feel like you're gonna withdraw from communicating with this person. You may even block them. Like, I feel like, I don't know if you're gonna confront them. Part of me feels like you're not. Like, the confrontation or the confronting is blocking them. Just completely not tolerating dealing with them at all. Strength card. Yeah, I think you're gonna restrain. You're gonna hold yourself back. I didn't feel the conflict. I really didn't. I feel like you're actually going to like lean into the Libra, where you're gonna be diplomatic about the situation and just be like, I'm absolutely done. Shit, I'm tongue tied trying to get it out because I think you're just not gonna say anything. I'm over here fucking stuttering and shit. All right, what else? Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, yep. Distance from a fake bitch. Yeah, you're distancing yourself from that fake hoe. You're not dealing with it no more. But like I said, I think this person is jealous of you. I feel like they've been spinning the narrative about you, and you're about to find out about it, which is going to allow you to stop fucking with them. You got Leo energy here, and you got Aries energy. So you could either have those two signs, or those two signs could be in the other person's chart. Or this shit could have happened during Aries season. Just take it as it resonates for you. What else for Libra? Two of Cups. God damn, it really wants to harp on this. You're just not going towards it anymore. I also feel like, just in general, for some of you, you might be breaking a contract if this is not just talking about like this friend or or a lover, because I feel like you're walking away from that too. You may be severing ties with a company that you work for, like just not going towards it. You're not progressing. You're not going to keep giving to it. So you may decide to call it quits. But I feel like this week is a purge. That's what it feels like for you. Anything else? Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I just think you're choosing to keep the peace, but not peace like as in, oh, I don't want to argue or fight with. I mean, yes, I think you don't want to argue and fight with people, but I feel like you're keeping the peace so you don't go to jail. That's the type of peace you're keeping. You're just refusing so that way it doesn't get you in trouble. I can understand that. I can understand that. All right, Scorpio. What's going on this week for you, Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio? Why am I so fucking tongue-tied? Because I'm tired. Page of Pentacles, Hermit. Ooh, you got some communication. You got Virgo energy here from somebody who was holding back, whether it be you holding back or somebody was holding back from you. I see incoming communication, somebody not being in isolation. Why is this important to Scorpio? Knight of Wands, King of Wands in the reverse. It's not going to be consistent. I feel like it's somebody here that's like, they're talking a good game. They'll run in, they'll rush in. Hell, you might even see them. But I also feel like Is it going to be consistent? Are they going to put their money where their mouth is? No. And with that, you feel unfulfilled. Like that situation is not going to work for you. Like, y'all weren't talking for a reason. And even if you're like, oh, well, they just stopped talking, still, that's a reason. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy because I feel like if you can go a day without talking to me, and you supposed to like me, but if you can go a day without talking to me, shit, let's go a week, let's go a month, let's go a year, let's go all the way to hell. That's where we're taking it. That's how I feel. Anyway, Six of Pentacles. Although I don't like people all up underneath me either. So don't, I don't know. Something wrong with me too. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like the more that you hold back from wasting your goddamn time on people who just want to siphon your energy, the more the wheel is going to turn in your favor and you're getting out of bad habits, and you got some unpredictable things that could be coming your way. I say unpredictable because it's the Wheel of Fortune and you don't know what this type of energy is going to open you up to, but let's check. Might as well check. Why not? Knight of Cups. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Who sing that song? Escape. You're my little secret. So somebody, y'all got a secret? Y'all got a secret here? You're my little secret. And that's how we should keep it. I feel like some of y'all may have like a little secret love thing, a little love affair. I don't know why you're keeping a secret, but it's on the low. It's more exciting is what I feel. Like sneaking around is more exciting. It gets played out though so quickly. One of y'all are not going to be able to handle staying like this. Maybe it's reached a fever pitch, and this is where we are now, because I feel like somebody won't be able to hold back any longer because they're wanting more. They're wanting an opportunity, whether it be you or this other individual. You got Leo energy here. Now, if it's not you're my little secret, it's secret emotions. It's secret feelings that they're keeping hidden from you because they want to stay 10 steps ahead. But I feel like this person can't hold it back. Like whatever it is that y'all are doing, and you know what you're doing, take it as it resonates for your situation specifically. But whatever is being kept on the hush will not be able to be kept on the hush because somebody wants more. And that shit's is about to be exposed. Oh. All right. 4 swords in the reverse. You got 6 of swords. What is that? Empress. Some of y'all are needing to walk away from something. Your nervous system's fucked up. They got your nervous system all in disarray. You need to walk away from it because you got a better life. A better life wants you, and you want that better life. Taurus, Libra energy. But you got to distance yourself from this. And I think that it might be a little bit difficult for you too, for the ones that I'm talking to, for whatever reason. There's like anxiety coupled with that. Why is this coming up for this week? Because you don't want it. I just saw the 4 of Cups. Like, you're done. You don't want it. But I think you're sitting in a fixed signed energy, Scorpio. Okay, you're going to take a leap of faith. Okay, I like it. I like it. Look at this devil. I told you, you got something that you're attached to. You need to break free from it. I think you will, though. I feel like there is going to be something here. I really do think that you have hit a fever pitch, that it's like now you got to do something. It's that Aries energy here. We're still in Saturn and Aries and Neptune and Aries. It will create conditions. Pluto and Aquarius going in retrograde. This is creating conditions. Uranus and Gemini, it's creating conditions. All of this is so that way we can live authentically. We can live the life we're supposed to live and not be fucking miserable. That Pisces energy had us miserable. I don't care what nobody say. Folks was getting into relationships they ain't had no business getting into and then being stuck in them. And I feel like the reason why I'm harping on this is because I'm talking to a Scorpio out there that's in one right now. Whether you married or you got a live-in person, or you're in a relationship and you know you're not happy. There's something here where it's a codependency, or it could be a job. Maybe you're at this job and you've been there for so long, you know, it's predictable. That's the problem sometimes with fixed signs. Although y'all do love, I mean, y'all are all about rebirth, transformation. Sometimes it's hard to push y'all to get into it though. But once you in it, no problem whatsoever. It's the getting to it that sometimes there's an issue. Fixed signs are like that though. Hard head. Hard head and power struggles. All right, Sagittarius. What's going on for you, Sag, this week? What's happening for you this week, Sagittarius? Big money, big money. Show me something good. Show me something good. Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Look at that. Okay. I am not mad at it. Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So y'all either have there's some sort of contract, some sort of agreement, or some sort of relationship that you were entering into. Maybe not this week, but the energy is ripe for it. Maybe it's the very beginning of it. Somebody just saying hello, and that's where it goes. You putting that application in, that's where it goes. Like the energy it's setting up for this. But you got Two of Cups, you got Three of Pentacles. You're working hand in hand with somebody who really wants to they want to build with you and build in a major way. Okay? You got Emperor here. That's Aries energy. Thank you for giving me something good. I love it. Because sometimes y'all be hit or miss. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to get with Sagittarius. All right, you got Wheel of Fortune here. See what I'm telling you? Wheel of Fortune in the fucking reverse. Why? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Huh. Fool card. Is it? Okay, give me Sag's energy, please. Because I feel like this is you having a fear. Hanged Man in the reverse. This is you having a... This is you having a fear, possibly, of something from the past. Okay, you got... shit. It's the both of you. Okay. I'm gonna tell how both of y'all in this whatever it is that y'all are doing over here with this connection, whether it's work related or whatever, is the emotions that are here. Because I got Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, that Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's a fear here of taking a leap of faith towards whatever this opportunity is, that it could possibly turn into shit all over again. Like the past repeating itself. So when I'm looking at your energy, it's like you've changed perspectives in relation to how you are viewing this. And it's based off of something that maybe you had some sort of structure, foundation, or some sort of relationship that came crashing down. Now you're looking at shit a lot differently. You have a very strong emotional intelligence when it comes to said foundation and how all of this could play out if it were to go badly. And then you got the other party. I feel like their energy is a little bit more erratic than yours. Yours, it's like you've learned this lesson. Like you're seeing things very clearly. This one, they're they got a world of shit going on. You got the King of Cups in the reverse, and you have the Nine of Swords. I feel like this person is trying, like, there was some sort of disconnect here emotionally. Maybe they were going through something, I don't know. But it's like there is stress that's there, but I also feel like they're going to work through the stress. They're going to work through the nervousness. So whether this, like I said, is you building something, doesn't matter what you're building, okay? It's two people coming together to try to work together to create. I think you're handling it better versus this person. I feel like this person has they've had bad past shit happen or bad outcomes. So I feel like they're a little bit more on edge than you are, but they are working through it, okay? They will work through it. All right, give me more for Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles. Lovers. Huh. Choosing to do something new. Whether this is I'm going back to school, I'm talking to a new person, I'm learning how to do something differently so that way it works. But you're making a conscious choice to do something new. And I feel like this person is too. So that's why I feel the Eight of Pentacles here is, this is once again an agreement between two people making a choice and sticking to it. So I'm not mad at this energy. Give me more. Anything else outside of this that Sag needs to know for this week? You got the Magician in the reverse. You got the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You got the Page of Wands. Queen of Swords in reverse. King of Swords. Okay. For some of you, I mean, it still wants to only I mean, this isn't all about love. You can really apply it any way that you want to. However, this particular part, I think, is about love. Because you have the King of Swords, and I feel like that's their energy. And you have the Queen of Swords, I feel like that's your energy, or at least that's how they want it to come across. It's like they are, it's a little bit of trickster energy. So not saying that they're doing anything negative, because I know normally the Magician in the reverse is somebody trying to manipulate. And in a sense, it is manipulation. But it's more so of manipulation to not let you know their feelings versus manipulation to get over on you. And so it's like, and I've said this before to y'all. I know it's been a while since I said this. This is like somebody starting something, but you don't know that they started it, but they know they started it. So it's like someone trying to pursue you indirectly. Okay, Sag. Well, you know, so it's not too secret since you heard it here. You know what they're doing. All right, Capricorn. 333 on the clock for Capricorn. What's going on for my Caps? All right, we got look, 333. You got the Three of Pentacles come out in the reverse. You got the Strength card in the reverse as well. You got the King of Cups in the reverse as well. I feel that they're, you know, and this is kind of like has been y'all's thing. I feel like there's a disconnect in something emotionally. I feel like you are no longer holding back, and I feel like there's going to be something to where you decide to branch off and no longer build with either a company or a lover or a friend or a family member. How are we getting to the, like, what's going on here for Capricorn? Lord. All right. This is the start, possibly. Oh, starting over. Some of you want to start over. You want to do something like you just want to start over. And you're willing to lose what you've been building. because you feel like you've already lost anyway. This is kind of like ripping the Band-Aid off. So for some of you, this is the start of going into isolation or being on your own, learning things about yourself too. I don't feel like this is just for nothing. I almost feel like for some of you, you were going through a dark night of the soul. It's not going to be everybody, but I do feel like it's solo journeys. For some of you, that may very well be what it is. It's like you're now deciding to embark on like going solo, your solo act. All right, give me more. Hell, this could even be starting a business, quitting your job and starting a business. Leaving that woman, leaving that man, and starting a free new life by yourself. You got the Knight of Cups here. You got the Six of Wands. Ooh, somebody has a crush on you. Don't be surprised if you're gonna, you get a lot of attention come in, but somebody has their eye on you. It's like they've been waiting. They've been kind of plotting, waiting for the right moment. How will Capricorn feel when they realize who this is? I always like to take that aspect instead of like them, because you never know. How will Capricorn feel once they know about this person, having that crush on them, admiring them? Not thrilled. You're definitely going to do this to them. I do not think it is welcoming at all. There's a very strong control of emotions and boundaries. Like, I think you're like absolutely not. And that is simply because you haven't closed the door on something. It's like you're getting over it. So for some of you, you got out of a relationship and then you find out somebody has a crush on you. They tell you and you're like, nah, because I'm not all the way out the weeds with that past relationship. I'm still working on some shit. But I also feel like you're just not interested. Because I guarantee you if it was a fine young thing, or not young, but if it was a fine thing, you'd be like, okay, let's what you got going on? No, I don't think you're interested anyway. I'd be very surprised if it popped up that you were interested. You got Justice card here in the reverse. 10 of Cups. Some of y'all are still, okay, for some of y'all are going through a divorce and that's why you're saying no. Is because you're needing to finish this up. That legal shit. In order for you to even have any type of aspect of happiness, freedom, or whatever. Like you're trying to close something out. So for some of y'all, the closure is literally something legal that you're needing to do with that other individual. All right. What else? Some of y'all, it could be, what's it called? Custody. For some of y'all, I got custody. And then I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. So it could definitely be something in relation to kids, having to handle that legal part of it. It's going to be for, not for everybody. So if it's not a part of your story, that's fine. That's something that's super specific. Give me some more for this week for Capricorn. You got Judgment in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Why Judgment in the reverse? Not. Oh, okay. For some of you, if you do meet someone new, and I don't think it's the crush, this is a completely different energy. You're going to question whether or not you used good judgment. And I feel like it's because things are hot and heavy. It's moving too fast. Whoever it is that you're talking to, it's like it's moving too fast, or something got physical too quick, or something like in the communication got, I don't know. It's something where you're like, I don't want to do that again. Like, I wasn't thinking when I did that. Yeah, it's something sexual. Also, this is you. So you got the Capricorn. You got Capricorn. Why the devil? Yeah, see, I told you. It's something that is said. It's like communication going back and forth that is hot and heavy. And you're like, oh, fuck, should I have done that? You're questioning it. King of Wands. I don't know. I think there's also somebody else that's here in your energy, in your presence that you got good chemistry with, and it gets kind of steamy. And you're questioning, is this moving too fast? Okay. Aquarius, what's going on for you this week? What's going on for Aquarius this week? All right, we got Wheel of Fortune here. We got the Star card. Oh, there's something that turns in your favor, and I feel like this is a wish fulfillment. It's like finally you get to start a new cycle. It is a wish fulfillment. This puts you in a place of power because you got the Star card here. You are the Star card. It's about Five of Cups. Leaving something in the past. You get to leave something in the past. Seven of Pentacles. And you see the potential and you're wanting to put effort into it. You're no longer wanting things to stay the way that they are. It's like you're coming out of that hibernation, that hermit mode. Now you're wanting to see the possibility and start working towards it. There's something here you feel like is worth it. All right, you got Nine of Pentacles. You got the Sun card here. For some of you, this is newfound independence. For others of you, what I think is interesting is I also got a new relationship or trying to have a new relationship. But the relationship feels like there's independence that's there while there's interdependence. Like, it just feels different. It feels different. It feels new. It feels light. I think this is something that you wanted. Yeah, look at this. Okay, for some of you, you may not have been communicating with this person. You kind of created some distance from this person. I feel like the distance made the heart grow fonder, and I feel like the distance also gave clarity because I do see like there's some sort of return that's here. Give me more. Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, the Fool card. Oof, okay. Now, shifting gears, there may be somebody here that is raw in your text messages, in your DMs, on your phone, talking crazy. I feel like it is talking crazy because your response to this is that you feel like you need to hold back and don't say shit. Your response to this is being cautious and ignoring it, pretending like you don't even see it. Why are you taking that approach, Aquarius? Because it could get ugly real fast. You got the Three of Cups here in the reverse. This means it could go overboard if you stepped into it. If you stepped into it, they might not like what you got to say. So you're deciding to ignore it because it can definitely go too far. All right, give me more for Aquarius. All right, you got Six of Cups here. Temperance in the reverse. Why the Temperance in the reverse? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, you got somebody agitated. They're longing for you. They're missing you. They're missing you so much. Like they're longing and missing you so damn much. It's pissing them off. But you have them thinking about you quite a bit. You're on their mind. They feel like you're a soulmate. Chariot. Lovers in the reverse. What is that about? Eight of Cups in the reverse. I feel like this person, they left and they came back. They were like, well, fine, I'm gone. And so they left, progressed on to somewhere else. But I feel like they couldn't stick with that. They kept straddling the fence on whether or not they should that was the right decision or not. And I feel like somebody is making a return. It has to be this person that is thinking about you, because it feels like this person goes from one extreme to the next. Like first they're like, yeah, I'm glad I left, and then the next minute it's like they're angry because they're wanting to be a part of your life. You got somebody bipolar. You got Gemini and Cancer energy here. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse, 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Somebody feels like you're their end all be all. You have the 10 of Pentacles here. Like they feel like they could have a life with you. They can't let you go though. They can't let go of the hope. Even when they try to let go, even when they're like, I'm done with it, I try to let go, you know, they can't, because that hope with that 3 of Wands, that hope is still there. That hope of waiting, they continue to wait for you. Okay, because like I said, they see you as the 10 of Pentacles. I don't feel like this is, you know what's weird is I don't feel like the different relationship ones that I was pulling, I literally don't feel like that's the same person. I feel like it's different people for different Aquarius. I don't think it's all the same. Y'all be having the most going on. Okay, Pisces. Y'all in Scorpio and Cancer, I feel like, and Gemini. All right, Pisces. What's going on for you guys? There's some sort of burden you put down. You let it go. This week, you might start to realize you really don't even think about it anymore because you really are over it. I think work is picking up for you. Ooh, look at you going to Empress level. There's something about work picking up for you this week. Like, you're attracting business, or you're attracting attention to your work product and what you do. I just realized my lips are dry. I'm sorry. Ooh, peace is coming back to you. You guys maybe sleeping better. This week, you might find yourself sleeping better. I feel like peace is coming back to you. You're not waking up in the middle of the night. So that's beautiful. Shit, I would love to sleep through the night. I have not been sleeping well at all. All right, 10 of Pentacles. There's something that you have to start all over again, or at least that's how you feel, like you got to start over. But you know, it's not bad. It's not as bad, whatever this is. Person, place, or thing. It's like you're starting over from scratch. What you've done or what you learned in the past, you're not going to do that. You get to start over in the way that you want to start over, the way that you envision it and see it. And I feel like whatever it is that you are putting in that effort, that potential, like you're seeing the potential for this and you're putting in a lot of effort towards it, you're keeping it quiet. So whatever this is, a business, like let's say, for example, you lost your job and now you're having to put forth effort towards something else that you can build and grow. I feel like you're keeping that to yourself. Or if this is a relationship, maybe you started a new relationship. Maybe you got with somebody old and it's a new relationship. You don't want everybody in your business. Whatever this is, I feel like you're keeping it to yourself. Yeah, and it's so that way you can keep the haters away. Devil in the reverse. I just wanted to know why you were keeping it to yourself. It's so that way nothing becomes attached to it. No negative energy. You're allowing it to develop without resistance from outside influences. Somebody's going to get the courage to come and talk to you. You got Virgo, Leo energy. Someone's gathering up the strength to come talk to you. I think they will. I feel like they will. If shit don't stink. Look at that. Knight of Swords. Definitely coming in to come talk to you. Gathering up that inner strength. What do they want to talk about? Let's see. Might as well. Lovers in the reverse. World card. The breakup? The ending? The closure? Is that what there is? Are you just wanting closure? No. They're wanting to return. They're wanting to return. They're wanting to save this. Tower in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You have somebody here that was very inconsistent or wishy-washy, indecisive. There was closure there. They want to talk about that. And when I'm seeing if they're trying to walk away, no. They're actually wanting to come back. They're feeling the disconnect. They're feeling you not give a shit. That's why. Because what's changed is your energy. Your energy has changed into this type of energy to where it's like you're no longer playing small. You're no longer doing the things that you were doing before. I feel like a lot of you have been breaking bad habits. And that Queen of Pentacles is very she's independent. She takes care of business. And she has stability. She technically don't need, I mean, none of the queens do, but technically she don't need the king because she's holding it down. You know, sorry, my ear is itching, but this person is feeling the shift because before they felt your desire to have them in your life. And now they're feeling like you don't need them because you got it. Okay? Because you got it. So this person is wanting to make a return to talk to you about the ending. Six of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. Death card. They have tried to stop feeling the way that they feel about you. They can't. They can't even help themselves on checking for you. Like they trust me, they know exactly what's going on in your life. Exactly what's going on in your life. Even if they've disconnected in the 3D, their emotions have not. They haven't been able to move on, whoever this person is. You got Scorpio energy there. You also got Sag, Pisces energy, and you got Taurus, Libra energy. You got everybody here, probably. King of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. They see you flourish without them. After they've been removed because they weren't doing anything, they are seeing you flourish. That's what's coming. That's why. That's why they're coming back. So, all right, guys, that's what I got for everybody today. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like and hype button. Please make sure that you're taking care of yourselves, resting when you need to. I need to listen to my own advice. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Until next time, take care.